Welcome to a quick overview of how Pocketfinder trackers work with the Pocketfinder app. Today I'm using an iPad, but customers can log in from the web and or the iOS and Android apps. People using Pocketfinder trackers for business applications have an additional web interface that provides them with additional reports and tools. So let's get started by opening the Pocketfinder app. And from this first page, you can see all your trackers on the map. The blue dot is always where you are, and a list of all your trackers are on the side. The Alerts tab will show you any new alerts that you have. So I have an SOS alert and a couple of zone alerts. And if I had any speed or power cut or low battery alerts, they would be showing here as well. And if I touch any of these alerts, it will take me to this moment in history and I can see the location and details. So from the map view, when you first activate your Pocketfinder, you can customize the icon and name by choosing that tracker, then touching Profile, and I can then add a picture from my phone or use one of the icons Pocketfinder has or take a picture myself. And I can type in a new name and touch Save, and it's all done. So if I want to see where my son is, I can see from the map page by zooming in. Or I can touch his icon and see where he is and the last time his tracker located. So let's look at power and history so I can explain how the trackers locate. So I can choose what intervals I want by going to the Power tab and choosing 4-minute, 10-minute, or 20-minute intervals, or constant track. And if the device is moving and you want to track in one of those intervals, like let's say the 20-minute, you can't wait that long, you can press track mode. So this Pocketfinder Plus tracker is set to locate at 4-minute intervals. So let's take a look at its history from this morning. All right, so we can see a zone alert as it left my home and another one as it crossed through a neighbor zone. And we can see that it was sending location data from 8:30 to 8:33 a.m. So the Pocketfinder system will display all of the location points that are accurate enough to display. And then 4 minutes later, the device begins to locate, sending new location information for another 3 minutes from 8:37 to 8:40. And then we see him go into class. So a Pocketfinder Plus will locate every 10 seconds for 3 minutes, then wait for the interval time that you've set and start tracking again for 3 minutes if it's moving. When it's not moving, it'll go into power conservation sleep mode. Now the Pocketfinder Plus uses 3 locating technologies. If it's able to connect with the GPS satellite network, it will do that because it's the most accurate. If my son was in the bottom story of a 3-story indoor mall, it likely couldn't get a GPS signal, so it would then use Google's Wi-Fi Touch, where it finds its location by triangulating between Wi-Fi signals. And lastly, if there's not enough Wi-Fi signals with geolocations, it will triangulate using cell towers. Now, this is not very accurate most of the time, so it's the last of the location options used. But if the tracker has to use the Wi-Fi or cell ID, in history, you'll only see one locate for that 3 minutes of locating instead of many location points. And that's because Pocketfinder only displays the best or the most accurate location point when using Wi-Fi or cell ID. So vehicle trackers automatically locate every 60 seconds when moving. And the details of each locate let you know speed and heading. And then I also have a quick video on speed alerts and reporting for businesses. So history is kept for 60 days and can be downloaded from the web login. And more details on that and reports for businesses are in the history video. And when you're looking at history, each of those red alerts that we saw are also under the Alerts tab. And I wanted to quickly show you how to easily create some of these alerts. So what we'll do is touch zones. Also, please check out my alerts video for more details on zones and instant zones. But for now, here is my home zone. So I can create a small zone around my house, around a school, make it a little bigger and have it around my neighborhood, or even bigger and have it around my city, town, or community. So I can set how I want to be alerted. Businesses have tools for creating one zone and simply applying it to all trackers on their account. So SOS was another alert that we saw. Go to the Power tab. So SOS is triggered by pressing this button 3 times on the device. And you can determine how you want to be alerted. So if you want 50 people to be alerted, you can enter all of their email addresses via the web login, or you can create sub-accounts for all 50 friends and they can receive push notification alerts from the app. So let's go to a vehicle tracker and set a speed alert. So I can touch speed and simply set the speed limit. So I can create sub-accounts for family members or caregivers under the Account tab. I can also change the miles to kilometers and more, which is why I have a series of videos that go into more details on all of these features. So as you can see, Pocketfinder is made to be intuitive and easy to use. I know I love knowing where my family members are, and I hope this overview helps you see how the Pocketfinder can benefit your family and or business. And thanks for watching.